Unrest in Ishgard. Estinian is frustrated by yet another mystery. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem the Hrossvagar weakened his own manner of vengeance against us. Wreaked. I can't read. Oh shit. Oh shit. Cutscene.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
He gets it. He sees it.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
The greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard?
Because someone there has it? That would make
Lord
sense.
Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hrossvagar was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Let us do the thing. Oh, shit. The Pope.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
Oh my god.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
That bodes good. Oh, why'd he flicker in and out of existence for a sec? Hi, Asian.
The moment is at hand.
La Brea?
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment.
Okay, Mr. Burns.
It is time for the bringer of light to die.
Oh my god, it just won't stop. Husband. Uh-oh. He doesn't know. He just shrugs. Stinian's like, I don't know. She fucking followed. Aw, he trusts us. He trusts us so good. Can I be back yet? Nope. Damn it! There! There! The way he said that.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come. Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
I love you, Haurchefant. Oh, I'm free. I've also been yeeted. That was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Don't judge me. Orthodox mayhem. He who would not be denied. Lord Haurchefant has more than a few questions to ask. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Halone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Kat? You okay? I'm explaining. Beg pardon, you traveled to the Turning Mist together, along with Estinian. Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emmerich to Fortaunt Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Kat and I shall wait for you there. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go back to the Churning Mists. We'll do a little bit of story. And we'll continue Moogles tomorrow and finish unlocking them. Because we only got halfway. God, they take forever. Oh.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side.
I love the way he says that.
We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule will be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
I love Imric. Oh my god.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
Yeah.
You cannot mean.
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land.
Yeah, she don't care.
My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Way to go, Estinian.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Oh, Orshafon.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
He wants so badly to make his dad proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you.
Yeah.
So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
And we riot! Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Okay. And then I'll pick this up. Ill-weathered friends. Adversity acquaints a man with strange bedfellows, as Alphino knows only too well. Bedfellows? Oh, Jesus, my controller fell. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Forton and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred for the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Kat reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Wait. Oh, my thanks. Estinian, will your brothers heed your command, for if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Kat, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. I think we might be meeting someone important soon. Someone who might be dressed like, I'm not sure, but I think Kat! Elfino! Gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru. How'd you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibralon and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. But what about you? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I've ever heard one, but mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us make inquiries below. Thank you for the welcome back. Alright, let's go. A mongrel? Not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. The phrasing was strange.
What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to.
That's it. That's the tweet. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Damn, okay. Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected, these revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without a mass's complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are sharp as ever. Okay. The spice of life. Alphino is not one so easily deterred. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people in the broom, why not go and see if Gibralon knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Okay. Now I go up to where I fucking was. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Kat. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by the highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the cozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Okay.
So you're Gibralon's errand boy. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Okay. Okay, let's go back and tell him. Well, you gonna hand them over or not? There you go. Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Okay. Noble indiscretions. Gibralon has a faraway look in his eyes. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hyritha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? His way of getting us to the right people. Yes, I am Hyritha. Beg your pardon, do I know you, sir? I know this smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear, such a shame she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation, what she felt, but she convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hure made it so much worse. Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance.
Oh my god. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside when the seed takes root. Ew. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the woman and children who live it, though. Yeah. A child apart. Gilbrand's face is a mask, but beneath it you sense something cold and bitter. Even a penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldo? For example, surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in Broom. A man of many vows, but none which profit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. He's really just having me find out the lore through other people. Okay. Halone's blessing be upon you, sir. A gift for me. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by my dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child, yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years of trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out, as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. She was a remarkable woman, Kat. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future, for her daughter's future. Aww. Bloodlines. Has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest of care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. Hi, Telly. It's the legacy of our parents, Kat, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe there's a Tali in front of the monitor, so I can't read Tali. Ma'am? Then maybe you can find her on your own. Okay. I'll try my best.
Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific?
Looking for a mongrel with ruby eyes and raven black hair. Oh, no, it's ruby red eyes and raven black hair.
Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't one of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you because you asked nicely?
Well, that didn't go well. Hi, Alpha now. Have you made any progress, Kat? So our mongrel was born of an Elysian nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we only need to remain vigilant. Okay. Fire and blood. Alphino is considering how best to proceed with the hunt for the mongrel. There must be a way that we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries of her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Kat. I have a premonition that this isn't going to end well. Well, can we please stop calling them mongrel? I agree. Ba-da-ba. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but no sign of Tataru. Sure. I thought that was where I go.
Ta-da! She must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. Oh, found her. Ah! I'm sorry, forget I said anything! Wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Ah, those men are chasing her. Quickly, Cat, after them. Okay. Oh, shit.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
No, it's voice act.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
Don't you hurt her.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House 4 Tom's Manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
I want to turn. Mommy?
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
I cannot imitate that accent, chat. You will not get that same accent out of me. Hilda! 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 We've finally met Hilda, chat. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Night, you say? Or the Forgotten Night, say? Okay. I will go to the Forgotten Night. I'll follow you any day, girl. Ah! I dropped raisins! It's fine, my pant leg caught them. Oh my god, a solo duty? Excuse me? What the fuck we be doing? Okay. I wasn't expecting a solo duty. Shit. Okay. Oh, asking people to leave. Oh. Get this room all to ourselves, chat. Okay.
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
Oops. If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
Oh, Jesus.
What in the hell's?
Oh my god! Rip to that, man.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Oh, look, a bitch. Hate that smile.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats. Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread.
I reckon Sir would be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
I didn't mean to skip that, but he said something about the infection spreading. Damn. He's got mitigation.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, my lady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
All right. Problem is, Baron is also trying to steal Tali's food at the same time, so I'm trying to look over. Okay, good. He is walking away. Such fury. Patience, my queen. We've only just begun. Or she said, if it's a fight you want, then come and get it. We know her name's Hilda. Why does it still say Mongrel? We literally know her name. Hi, Trey said. Oh yeah, be careful with foreshadowing just because some people in chat have never seen this, so it's their first time ever seeing these. So yeah, hello. Welcome on back. Oh god. She said something. Oh damn, there's no end to them. Okay. Oh.
You disgust me.
God damn. I suppose now is a good time as any. What? What are you doing, Alphino? Go this side. Well, I was trying to help Alphino with the one. Oh, never mind. Alphino killed him. Oh no. You're healing. Can I please just do the healer? Thank you. God damn. Stop this, all of you. This is madness. Why are you fighting? Hi. My boyfriend's here. How fitting, the noble bastard of a and the mongrel bitch. Can I kill him now? This mongrel bitch is gonna put a bullet between your eyes.
Bear with us. Helone, guide my sword.
There's fire everywhere. How does it not go away after time?
Filthy rats!
Oh my god, bro. I guess it does go away after time, but it takes a while. Jesus. Duty complete. Husband has arrived. Magic.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Hey, Lucia.
Enough!
Oh, she's ready to fucking murder, which is fair. I'm... What was that? I thought she cut something off of him and it went flying. I didn't realize it was him.
Ugh, lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Oh, well.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
Yeah.
Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Bada bada bada. Let's go. Do a flip. Oh my god. Amazing. Oh shit, another cutscene. Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the Mongrel, right? Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pureblood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They none of 'em are well bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we mean to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Helenart. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. Let us not. The Holy See is about to suck our D.